apply?
Typically, again, we don't deal with the application process or the issuing of permits at all. So I really don't know the answer to that question. I know there's been discussion with the city administration of granting a permit of some significant length of time just to be revisited, like possibly, don't quote me on it, but possibly like on a monthly basis or something like that. Nothing, real prohibitive like every day or something ridiculous like that. But something, certainly I don't think the city would grant a permit with no expiration date. So just some reasonable amount of time.
And it can always be renewed, right?
Yes.
Does anybody know the specifics on a table? Because it seems like from what I'm hearing, that we have free speech, but having a table there is something that's going to cause trouble or like need. What I was hearing from you, that we'll need a permit or something like that to have a table there. Because I know we don't need a permit to speak and to hold a sign.
Right.
So
Part of speech. Part of speech. Table. Part of speech.
Yeah, if you've got your literature on there, it's speech. I mean, you could put a tarp on the ground and put your literature on the tarp.
Yeah, that's a different use of tarp.
Pretty much we're
Up
the
front, off to one of the sides,
yes.
just daytime thing, visibility.
Like during the day. Well, that's something that you definitely are going to want to probably detail in that permit. I know the city wanted to reserve a certain portion of that the center plaza here for what's going to go on in the holiday season. Just off to either side. I don't know exactly where that acceptable line is going to be, but I don't think that there should be an issue working that out.
It doesn't take that much space.
Right.
It says, or prohibiting that Congress shall make no law prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peacefully assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. Is not abridging meaning by placing any sort of restrictions or binding contracts as to an end of free speech?
Yes.
I mean, any constitutional lawyer, I think, would agree with me on that.
Right. They're enforcement guys that take orders. They take marching orders. That's
Just
so we should talk to other people about that.
Right.
And take it to the Parks Department, and then it goes up the line. And then so, but you recognize we've done some of the things that are important for you to get your Christmas display set up, and we've made the move. We showed good faith, so we should be good for the moment until we make our decision completely and figure out what we want to do with the permit.
yeah.
I agree.
Right? So then we should be in good stead right now. Right?
As far as with us, certainly.
Yes.